we make light of this, but it does make you think, who is coming up with this stuff? Gianno Caldwell, Fox News political analyst, Out Loud with Gianno Caldwell, great podcast host, great friend. Gianno, you can't make this stuff up, but sign me up for that. If I can chase down all these guys who make all the delicious food so tempting for me, I think we got something here. What do you make of this?
I mean, I think that it's a misdirection from the mayor. We've seen since he's been in office, he definitely has a heart for criminals, which is something you wouldn't assume mayors of a major city would have, but he has a heart for criminals and he allowed them to continue in their criminality. Instead of saying we're going to get tougher on crime, which is what he should be saying, he said, no, we're going to blame the car manufacturers so we can say that we're actually doing something about crime, when in actuality, you are not. What you should be doing is blasting Kim Foxx for not prosecuting crime within your city when you have your police officers who are working diligently, in many cases making arrests, and in a lot of cases aren't sticking, or the people are just walking out to go commit more crimes. And I think what we're seeing in places like New York and Los Angeles, where they're also taking up these particular court cases, is them again attempting as a collective to say, oh, we're really going to do something about the crime, when they're really not. And we see also with the migrant crisis that are descending upon our cities, that is also causing an uptick in crime in these particular areas, and residents have been pushing back on that as well, Neil. So this is another set of circumstances where I think the House Judiciary Committee, who's going to be holding a hearing in September, just next month, on a field hearing on violent crime in Chicago, this is another instance where they can raise an issue of retail theft, car theft, and what the city isn't doing about it.
You know, Gianno, it'd be one thing if Kia and Hyundai cars were disproportionately the ones stolen. And the mayor, I might even make a stretch, or you might have a point about it, but they're not. But then to sort of blame them for being popular enough to get stolen because they're presumably easy enough to get stolen, that's a pretty slippery slope right there.
It's a slippery slope, but it's the only one that they can market at this particular time. If you're not going to do anything about the real crisis, which there is a crime crisis, you got people who are dying daily in the streets of Chicago. They're being murdered. You have criminals who can't be pursued under the last administration because of the no chase policy. So if you had a criminal who's evading the law in one of these Hyundais, they got to call their supervisor under that previous administration to get permission to pursue that criminal. At that particular point, the criminal has already gotten away. So, you know, it just doesn't make sense. And a lot of people are scratching their heads that how could things become worse under this mayor? And I think he already set it up for us before the election. We had a guy named Paul Ballas who was a tough on crime guy, and another guy who said we shouldn't be demonizing criminals.
Yeah.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, what's that? The best defense is a good offense. Gianno, always good seeing you, my friend. Thank you very much.